Welcome to another episode of Packing Pics. So, if you have been following our travel on Instagram, Facebook and also on the blog, you probably have seen that we usually explore a few European cities, especially during summer. So it's time for another mini city break, and this time we are flying off to beautiful Copenhagen in Denmark. And that is the ultimate perks of living in London, because it's the ultimate city from which you can always explore Europe in all its glory. Because we're always within a short flight from every European city. But packing for these mini city breaks can be a fun challenge. Every single look is well thought in advance. As you can see, I've got my entire wardrobe in front of me. But before I share those wardrobe with you, I just wanted to mention that we have to ensure that all our clothes, accessories and electronic equipments fit into one small cabin baggage, because we usually travel by budget airlines when we're traveling within Europe. So I'm going to carry this cabin luggage, and I will have to ensure that everything that I'm carrying with me fit into this luggage. The reason why I'm taking this suitcase is because this one actually is of the same dimension and weight, and that complies with the airline's regulations. So let me just first show you what I'm carrying with me this time, and then later on I will share some tips that I have learned myself over the years. So the first outfit I am going to show you is that this pleated skirt. I simply love this skirt and the details it has. It's from H&M, and I'm going to style this skirt with this candy floss pink top, and it's an off-shoulder top which I simply love, and it's one of my favorites during summer. So that's one look. And the next is this polka dot dress, which I simply love because it has got ruffles, it has got high-low pattern on the bottom, and I simply love it. So the next I'm carrying with me is this beautiful lace red dress, and I just love the details here in the front, and it looks very feminine, extremely beautiful, and you can always take it from day to night. Last but not the least, this is going to be my fourth look, and I love the top because of the color. The bottle green is my favorite, one of my favorite neutral colors, and I love the tassels here. Usually I'm not a big fan of the tassels, but when it's incorporated in this color, I actually started liking it. I'm going to style this top with this floral print skirt in satin, and the skirt has got these details in the front. You can just either tie them in the front, or you can just leave them just like that. Both ways it will create a statement, and they're both from Zara. And now I'm going to share some of the tips for packing like a pro for mini city breaks. I have a blog post that I published last year around the same time. I will link that post here down below, but I still wanted to share a few tips that is handy and that you can always do even if you don't want to follow all the tips that I've shared in the post. So the first of all, save some space, because you have got only one cabin luggage. So save space and carry some small clutch bags, because this way you can still look stylish and you can still accessorize your outfit with different bags that you want to, but they're not taking too much space in your suitcase. So I'm going to style this clutch bag with this skirt and top combination. Messenger bags with long straps are very useful and handy when you are doing sightseeing in Europe. But many European cities these days have got this reputation of pickpockets. Thankfully, I never had to experience that myself. So it's always helpful if you are just carrying a small clutch bag with straps. And I also prefer that if you can carry something like this, which is a envelope clutch, you can always just hold close to your body. This way you can save some space, because it's basically like a thin book, and at the same time your outfit will look very stylish when you take something like this. For example, I'm gonna style this clutch bag with this skirt and candy floss pink top. So my next tip for you would be pick neutral colors, because this is the most important secret for packing for many city breaks when you have only a small carry-on baggage to take. I prefer to take shoes that can be mixed and matched with different outfits. For example, shoes of neutral colors. Choose a color, choose a base tone, and structure your rest of the looks around that color. This way, you can wear different looks using the same type of accessories. My next tip for you would be manage with miniatures. For example, if I'm packing for mini city breaks or staycations, I will only decant things that I need a little into small bottles or mini bottles like this, so that I know I don't have to worry about the quantity at the airport for the security, because you know you're only allowed to carry something which is under 100 ml. So make sure you buy these small empty bottles from Boots or your nearest pharmacy, and then you just take the things that you need, very little, into this bottle. In this way you can save space and you can also comply with the airline's regulations. And my next tip for you would be pack separately. So put your shoes, clothes and accessories are in different packing bags or sacks, or sometimes you get this kind of packing cubes and this kind of packing sacks, or there are Ziploc bags available. So you put them separately and you keep them tidy in your suitcase. This way you can save time looking for them when you need them the most. Another important tip to save some space in your cabin luggage is you fold your clothes and you roll them. You roll them in a way so that it becomes compact and it saves some space in your suitcase. A few essential tips for you to make sure that you're packing like an expert before you explore another European city, and make sure you pack back lots of beautiful memories and photographs when you return. Bon voyage and safe travels!